Hello people, how y'all doing? Well, I hope. Yeah, so with my last video with the a straight line curving away, it has to have that deviance. And so I've been searching NASA trying to find that Erie Highway, maybe a good aerial for it. And I couldn't find one, but I did find this photograph right here, and this shadow is remarkably straight. Yeah, right there. That thing is completely straight. NASA, you're full of shit. That shadow would not be casted on Earth. You have a radius. Earth is a radius. You would never have a straight line on a radius. That line goes, watch, 22. I'll draw it in. Right. Let me get down there. You gotta really squint your eyes on that bottom to get that. But anyway, right there. Let's get a yellow or a red or something with a fine line here. Yeah, you see that shadow? Kind of hard to tell with the shadow. There's no detail line. Anyway, that's not what this is about. What this is about is the censorship that I'm getting. Heavy censorship. What the heck is going on here now? I'm just learning shit again. This one right here. This one right here. So, Facebook keeps jailing me for the most ridiculous things. And it happened almost on every comment I leave anymore. But, so, a couple weeks ago, this cat here, James Brotherton, he was telling me that I need to learn to scale down an angle. And I wrote to him, "Hey fool, please explain to me how to scale down an angle." And I got booked and confined. And then this clown here, I leaned over. We go way back. See, I was beating the shit out of these about 6 or 7 of these ball suckers on the Coriolis effect, carrying the atmosphere around in circles. That's what I'm working on right now in another helicopter that's more comprehensible, because I've got my mouse figured out to where it follows me when I'm talking. But anyway, so yeah, I'm pounding on these guys, and this clown here, I leaned over. Yeah, I know you leaned over. But anyway, comes in, and if any of you have ever seen my comments, you know that I do a lot of abbreviations and shortcutting on my words. I go by phonics rather than proper. And so this clown here, I'm beating up like 5 or 6 of these globies on the spinning atmosphere. And this clown comes in and starts in on me on my grammar. She's being a grammar cop. And So I write to her after about the 6th time of ignoring her, and she kept criticizing my writing. I wrote to her. I said, look, since you've entered this conversation, you have not put any valuable input. The only thing you have been doing is harassing me on my comments when you obviously know that I'm spelling using phonics. But you're just, you're harassing me on my phonics is what you're doing. And like on the 5th or 6th time this happened, I noticed that she had missed a period on one of the sentences that the person had written. And I said, and by the way, you missed your period. And I got jailed for it. Because I told that clown right there, I leaned over, that they missed their period after they had been harassing me, following every comment that I was writing, following and saying, criticizing my spelling. So anyway, it went on, and I went and I posted this video that I done on the sphere. There's no straight diagonal lines on a sphere on Facebook, and Facebook rejected the video. They said that due to community guidelines against COVID-19 that the video was pulled. And I'm thinking to myself, well, there ain't nothing about COVID-19 on there. And then this clown comes back and says to me, hey, why don't you just go do an open post? And I wrote to her and I said, I already did that, and they told me that they had to review it. And now I got a message that it has been rejected. And then she come back and was talking crap again, basically. And I just told her, I said, just like you always do, you add nothing viable to a conversation, then cry foul and have your adversary jailed. Oh, the power of brainless and mod combined. Laugh out loud. And they jailed me. But that's not what this is about either. So I am trying to get my video out, and I want to do a little, I know what I'm on to is a very good thing. So got old Wolfie here, and he's down there in Australia, and he's always bumping them gums, and I've had words with him, and we've had our disagreements. He's claims that the earth spins with the atmosphere spins with the earth, and I'm going to prove him wrong in a minute. And right here, that's just an error on my part when I started my video. I better make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am. And so I wrote Wolfie a comment. I said, because this here video, he's trying to say that shattering the hopes and dreams of flat earthers from 47,000 feet. And so he's pointing out one thing that I did point out that nobody else had pointed out before. So I know this, Wolfie, I know you do watch my videos. Hey Wolfie, where did you ever get the idea of direct sunlight passing over a ceiling long before the floor every morning? Let me tell you, from the first one ever to mention it, me. What you are observing inside the cockpit is indirect sunlight reflection from the ocean below or your wing, and that is a fact. Or you would see the same mandatory but non-existent phenomenon on the ceilings of all inland skyscrapers with an unobstructed view of the sun appearing. And this is a fact. Nice try. Laugh out loud. Now let's do some real science, Wolfie. Another first of mine. You are in Australia, and so is the Erie Highway. Take your drone to the beginning of the straight stretch, position it so the camera is headlong, elevate it as high as you can, pan out as far as you can, and snap a few shots of the highway going out into infinity. Now, keeping the highway at the bottom of the frame, rotate the drone left 45 degrees, snap a few shots, continue rotating left as far as you can keep the entire length of the highway in the frame. Snap a few shots. Turning right, repeat the process. Email me a file copy, and you got one. We measure the pixels, and let's see if what I know, all the highway pics just go into infinity, out into infinity, or if it's what you think. One going straight out into infinity, one spiraling left into infinity, and one spiraling right into infinity. And just to make it a bit interesting, let's make a friendly wager. Loser pay your expenses to do this project, and the winner 100 American dollars. For your tea, and the winner 100 American dollars. I look forward. Be well. And I know Wolfie's already seen that other video and knows what I'm talking about because it is posted right here. So I'm going to post this to him now. And hopefully we can get a response with Wolfie, and maybe we can get Mitchell from Australia on board with this too. Get a few people going on. Because if Earth is a ball and you have curvature, it better be going off and away and down from you. When you turn your camera, just like I said. Anyway, that's all I got, people. Be well.